There are a lot of tools in Stoicism that can help us deal with worry or even avoid it altogether. However, we are only going to talk about one Stoic practice from Marcus Aurelius, who was the last of the 5 great emperors and ruled Rome. Stoic philosophy and Marcus Aurelius are both known for the personal record he kept, which is now called the Meditations. In the form of a notebook, these personal thoughts were likely written by Marcus while he was on a military operation in Central Europe between the years 171 and 175 AD. In his thoughts, he wrote, "You always have the choice to have no opinion. You should never stress out or get upset about things you can't change. These things don't want you to judge them. Do not attack them. Judgments of value. When we experience something in the world, it goes through our values, beliefs, assumptions, and ideas that we already have about it. After going through this process, we usually decide what to think about the thing. We might have been taught that artistic activities like music or art are useless if we grew up in a family that puts a lot of value on careers. This is just a value judgment, though. On the same note, if we've had bad situations with dogs in the past, we might think that all dogs are scary because of our biases and preconceptions. It's really just a dog, but we've judged it based on our opinions. Being aware of the words we use makes it easy to spot when we are putting value on something. As an example, this weather is awful. That person is stupid. I thought, great, more annoying traffic. The stupid stock market just cost me more money. This price rise is crazy. In truth, the weather is just the weather. People may act in ways you don't agree with. Traffic is just part of driving, and the ups and downs of the stock market are how the system works. By becoming more aware of the words we use, we can catch ourselves when we're making judgments about other people. How to avoid stress. How does this help us stay calm? This quote by Marcus Aurelius is him telling himself that we don't have to say what we think about everything. This is very important if we can't change the situation. An awful lot of the time, we judge things we can't change, which can be a problem. Now that social media is a part of our everyday lives, we are exposed to a lot more things than ever before in human history. Through social media posts, we can see into the lives of other people and see their thoughts and opinions from all over the world, from all political views, and from all walks of life. A huge increase in the amount of information and opinions on it has led to a huge increase in the views and value judgments about all of that information. These decisions are often made because of things we can't change, which is sad. What's wrong with control? This is what the Stoic sage Epictetus said. Some things we can change, but not others. Our opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and, in a word, our behaviors are the only things we can change. Body, property, reputation, command, and, in a word, anything that isn't our acts are things we can't change. Things we control are naturally free, unrestrained, and unconstrained. Things we don't control, on the other hand, are weak, slavish, restrained, and belong to other people. So, keep in mind that you will be slowed down if you think that things that are naturally obedient are also free, and that what belongs to other people is yours. You'll be sad, stressed out, and find fault with both gods and people. No one can force you to do something, though, if you believe that only what is yours, and what belongs to others is what it really is. You will also not blame or find fault with anyone. Nothing will be done against your will. You won't be hurt, you won't have any friends, and no one will hurt you. Epictetus says that if we think we can control things that we can't, we will be angry and annoyed with other people and the world around us. This is because we will realize that the things we want to change will not change, no matter how hard we try or how much feeling we put into them. By extension, this makes us feel helpless, useless, angry, and generally sad. We can be effective, powerful, and a part of the world if we focus on the things we can control, like our thoughts and actions. He said it this way: Nobody will ever be able to force you to do something if you believe that only what is yours and what belongs to others is what it really is. You will also not blame or find fault with anyone. Nothing will be done against your will. You won't be hurt, you won't have any haters, and you won't be hurt. It's fine to care about things we can't change, but we need to be in charge of how much they affect our peace of mind. When you feel like you're being sucked into a web of opinions, remember what Marcus Aurelius said. You can always choose not to have an opinion. You should never stress out or worry about things you can't change. You are not being asked to judge these things. Do not bother them. The valuable Stoic practices, especially those championed by Marcus Aurelius, the last of the 5 great emperors of Rome, to manage stress and cultivate inner peace. It emphasizes the significance of recognizing what is within our control and how our value judgments shape our perceptions of the world. Marcus Aurelius is celebrated for his personal journal, the Meditations, which serves as a profound source of Stoic wisdom. Central to his teachings is the notion that you always have the choice to have no opinion. This perspective encourages individuals not to waste energy on matters beyond their control and to refrain from passing judgment where it is unwarranted. The text explores how value judgments are influenced by our beliefs, biases, and preconceptions, affecting our perceptions of the world. Examples are provided, illustrating how our language often reflects these judgments. Recognizing the impact of value judgments and becoming more mindful of our words are essential steps in the Stoic approach to minimizing unnecessary stress. The discussion also delves into the contemporary relevance of Stoicism in an age characterized by information overload and the proliferation of opinions, largely due to the advent of social media. With the aid of Stoic principles, we can effectively manage stress by distinguishing what we can and cannot control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus' teachings are cited, emphasizing the crucial distinction between what is within our control, our thoughts and actions, and what lies beyond our reach. Epictetus contends that if we attempt to control things outside our sphere of influence, we will experience frustration, powerlessness, and unhappiness. In contrast, focusing on what is within our control empowers us and reduces emotional turmoil. The summary concludes by highlighting the practicality of Stoicism in modern life, reminding us that we have the agency to avoid stress by choosing not to pass judgment on matters beyond our control. Marcus Aurelius' advice to you can always choose not to have an opinion resonates as a guiding principle for maintaining peace of mind in the face of overwhelming opinions and external influences.